Alright, alright. So, we all know that the monitor lizard is disgusting. Great, great, great. But what if instead of stacking monitor lizard, you stacked just countless feathers on a companion core? And instead of a 6-second cooldown, made it into a 2.9-second cooldown. With a 2-second missiles, which I believe starts at 3. A monitor lizard that starts at 6 and has a 4.1. And then increase all of your enemy cooldowns by 2 seconds. I feel like that's pretty good. These are also reduced, but not a good time to be running them. Not a good time to be running them. Okay. Our opponent is Big Burns. And while their things can be hasted, their cooldowns are incredibly high. Like a 5-second first Aiden, 0 CDR built on it, yeah, that's never gonna do anything. So the disgusting monitor lizard prevails with Chrono. Small dinosaurs are not as cool as big dinosaurs. We have pretty nicely stacked juggler Mama-saur. Juggler and intrusion countermeasures. The first time you fall below half health, use your friends. Mama-saur is a friend. So hopefully, with 2 tries of Mama-saur at 44 crit, we'll farm a Dooley player. Armored core. We ate 1 thing, we ate 2 things, we ate 3 things. We haven't fallen below half, which would be where we get a free use. Battery powered Mama-saur. Getting it done. So 4.8-second core, so it's not that bad. It's not that great either. It's a battery that gives 4 seconds off of Mama-saur with Juggler and Uzi and First Aiden. It's pretty good. Another Dooley. Another day of combat core. It's actually not that great of a build, but once again, there's a lovely little skill. Just like the dino. First time you fall below half health, each fight, use your highest shield item. It's going to be our Radiant Combat Core. Hopefully by the time that we hit half HP, we'll have scaled. The reason that we're on day 12 and level 16 is because we got to win streak a little bit with augmented weaponry early, and then only recently have we got remote control. Besides that, we have a 4-second gold LED, so it's a little upgraded. Distributed systems is doing a lot of the heavy lifting when you use a large item haste to smalls, and because of how short the cooldown on Radiant Core is, that's providing a lot of haste. And then we have instances of freeze on slow and haste, as well as freezing small item with ray. Outside of that, we have 25% crit. Monitor lizard with only 10 starting poison is interesting. That seems like quite a mistake on the skill usage. For a day 12, this is quite a weak Dooley, but it makes sense that they were already dead. 8,000 health. Day 12. Sometimes you get yourself a shiny little dinosaur. And when you get a shiny little dinosaur, you get yourself a robotics factory. And then shiny Diana-saur casts 3 times. Is that enough to kill a Dooley player? Is that enough to kill a Dooley player? So 3 seconds in. First aid and procs twice, which should unlock the 4. 1, 2, 3, perfect. 1, 2. Shiny Diana-saur. Yes, yes, yes. No items, Dooley. No. Perfect. This time, we're back again with an ignition core Dooley. And early on this round, we had 2 different freeze items that were gifted to us. One of them is Icy Missiles. We also have, when you use your slowest weapon, freeze a smaller item. So we're going to be able to freeze 2 items of small, 2 items of any, every time this casts. The first time you freeze, haste items for 5 seconds. So about 4 seconds in, we're going to start with our freeze of small item, small item, small item, any item, any item. And then we're going to maintain the freeze because of heavy machinery. We have when you burn your items gain crit, when you crit your weapons gain damage, so I see missiles is going to scale that way, but we have a fiery soldering gun and an omega ray. So every time that we use the core or array, this is going to get 8 because it's going to double the 4 off of having fiery. Is that good enough? Oh, also, there's an icy rivet gun, which says when you use the item to the right of this, freeze an item for a second. I don't know how to use that. Unless it's something like that. But I think I'd rather have the tape. We definitely lose against a heavy freeze Dooley. That's very rough, because they start way harder than us. Missiles is doing great work, but the problem is that my soldering gun was, never mind. Soldering gun was frozen for quite a while, but it was just scaling anyway. Icy missiles for the win. Oh, that's right, because the I forget that that can also crit. So even though it was like 100, it could still crit. Lovely. This is gonna be a little interesting. I don't actually think it's gonna win on this round, but it might. We have a sniper rifle build, and it's quite fun. Getting to this point was a little interesting, I guess. We have a deadly crow's nest, so our sniper does 3 times damage. The silencer is reducing its cooldown by 30, but because of feathers and a knee brace, we got the original cooldown to 6.5 instead of 10. And that's a heavy dock lines, so it's those 3 items for 8. And we're playing rocket boots because at some point we needed haste. But now we have when you crit we haste, and when you use non-weapon we haste a weapon, so I don't think we're gonna win, but that pig has no health.
You should know.
And we do 6,000 damage that we heal off of, so see how it goes. crook build. Okay. We healed through the volley.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
1 second more and we would have been done.
No, each bounty gets us closer
Big sniper
to
rifle
victory.
build. 391 crook damage. I'll take it. Rocket boot sniper rifle. Sure. This time we went for Vanessa. And we started with Trebuchet, so I think we looked out quite a lot. We also got Fiery off a random enchant, and we have a crit Watermill. So the way that this is going to work is 2 seconds in, Katana's going to cast, which is going to haste because of the leftmost trigger. So the Fiery Trebuchet and the Deadly Watermill will proc quite often. We have Juggler, so anytime these go off and they're quite fast, we'll charge either a Deadly Watermill or Fiery Trebuchet. We have Freeze on Crit, Freeze on Burn, we have Freeze on Slow, but no way to slow yet. First time you fall below half health each fight, your burn items get their cooldown reduced. +4 burn. General fun things like that. And this is a Dooley player that has no health left, so I think we got this.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Calm 2. Poison with a slower start than me. 5.2 core for companions, not the worst. But yes, Watermill, Trebuchet, weapons that cast quickly, and Juggler.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina. My father lives through me.
116 burn. Not bad. Alright. It might be very well that this build ends in the dumpster, but it's too fun not to share. Too fun not to show off, even if it ends up in a loss. This is a one-shot pig build that doesn't really use a pig item for the one-shot. It's a crane. We got it off the foreman, and our level 11 upgrade was the crane. We only recently picked up a Phonograph. We were just playing 2 heal items and a weight. Now we're playing Windmill. I'm not sure if it's correct, but I just think it's funny. And it gives the bird the multi, so might as well. Might as well. I'll keep those 2 items just in case. I want to reminisce. I think it's always temporary boost health. And now the Trash Titan skill would be really quite good. So if you could just drop Juggler for me, I think we'd be in a really good spot, because slow and freeze are not particularly great for what we're trying to fight. So if you could just make that. Isn't it just... Oh, yes! Yes!
Maybe too nice.
Alright. Oh, I don't think I've ever felt such clear joy. 3.8, 5.6, okay. Definitely there. Dun dun, dun dun. Shield equal to 10% of your health. Sure. Sounds like a plan. This pig is on their last life as a ghost.
I should warn you, I'm unlike other Jabarians.
It's an icy bunker. I think I can beat that. I think I have enough health not to die, right? Yeah. Yeah, look at it go.
I could see you're going places.
Oh.
Chasing you.
Yeah, I need Radiant on Bird, probably. It's too funny. Don't think I'm worried about crit. I'll take 600. I'll take 700. I can technically get an upgrade. Possibly not correct, but that's rough. Void Golem. Property button. I can fight Property Baron easily. I have 8,000 health. This is doable. Watching Crane be this fast, it brings too much joy to me. Too much joy.
Not all Jabalians are
That's pretty fun.
pacifists.
Not for this one, but if you ever get Icy on that in 6 seconds, oh, enjoy. Alright, fine, wait, I don't think we need you anymore. The only thing I can think of is if we get a shipment with Bird, we might be. When you use a property, deal damage. Your shield items have 1 shield for every 4 gold you have. Each weapon, when you buy a property. I'll take 20 shield, I guess, it's fine.
This is what we were missing back home.
If I get shipment with Bird, Yo-Yo, it's probably better than Windmill. I do need an upgrade on that.
You
I
should
do
know,
need an upgrade
I'm
on
a bit
that.
of a legend on Pelago.
Will this win? Wait, Nessa can get corrosive? That's not okay. Oh, I'm permanently frozen on my small item. And my small item is the thing that
No ball.
scales my... Right, we love Hypnotic Drain. Right, I forgot. All about that. 3,200 health. I think we just take Sharpening Stone. I don't think we care about burn items. We can't get another juggler, sadly. So I guess we just go heavy weaponry and try to scale a little bit earlier. Yeah, that's pretty quick. I think that's about like 10 seconds into the fight, we one-shot.
I've come too far to let you.
It's funny, but it doesn't work. Sadly. If it worked, that would have been really nice.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refill. Happy to make a sale.
It's pretty good.
Sad to say goodbye.
Get rid of that. Unweapon items, large items. I really needed an upgrade for Landscraper.
Tiny Andy says I need to close the
I did not get an upgrade for Landscraper.
You do see these tusks.
I needed a different boss on the right than Void, because I don't think Void is a good matchup. Without Radiant on Bird, this is gonna be just pain. Yeah, this is just gonna be pain without Radiant on Bird. It's just gonna be permanently frozen by a Dooley. With Radiant on Bird, I think we're fine. I think we win this easily. Poison. Sure. don't think it means anything. Small item, small heal. Without Radiant Bird, I think we're doomed. I dare say. Yeah. 3.3 second bird is pretty nice. Any item, we go for a big feather.
Where shall we start?
That's a pretty big feather.
Stop resisting.
If we can get 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll still need more experience. That's unfortunate.
Objective failed.
10,000 damage, not bad.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Gold skills. That sounds pretty darn good to me.
I will not train you to kill. I will train you.
All items have cooldown. I think that's correct to take.
Quickly, but it takes patience to master them.
Okay. Is Vineyard better than Toxic Windmill? It could be. That's funny. Last round no matter what, so we want the most amount of money possible. Because of the shield skill. No radiant, it's a dually. 4.1 second bird. I think I like Windmill.
Are you
Might not be good, but I think it's funny.
noticed I'm huge?
Haste, slow, freeze on slow. Okay. One more forklift and we're fine. Okay. Yeah. Did they burn themselves with thrusters? Is that really how? Okay.
If the elder could
Sure.
see me
I'll take it. 300 burned by the opponent. Yep. That's how we win on Crane. I'm A-okay with that. That is right. We're farming some Dooley players by permanently freezing them. We even got so far as to being able to kill a Radiant Monitor Lizard because we simply out-shielded and out-healed once we got 8 seconds into the fight and actually got to play the game. Problem is, before the 3.5 seconds we get frozen and sometimes we can die before anything happens. So, what I should do is definitely put cannot be destroyed. Should definitely put that. Okay, 1 second. I do have to relaunch the game just to have volume. The main way that we're doing stuff is we're permanently freezing the opponent to board. Now, whether or not that's a good strategy, of course it's a good strategy. Just takes a little a huge amount of luck because you have to have enough health that you can transition into the build. And that's not a very easy thing to do. Because having both landscraper and vineyard takes quite a lot of shops. And then you also have to have a booby trap, and a yo-yo and a bird. You say non-weapons, okay. Well, a bird or a booby trap upgrade are both some things that we are interested in. So if you could just point us in that direction, I guess not. Small item, freeze item. Booby trap? No booby trap upgrade. It was possible, and that's why we went for it. We get the big drop. We could do value doubling, but don't think that's such a big thing. Anyway, the only skill that really matters is endurance. When you use a weapon, give your healing items healing, and when you crit your shield items, give 20 shield. We have 12% crit here, and then 2% across everything. The reason it says other numbers is because of foreboding. So technically, I guess, if we get this drop, we actually pick it up, because we do scale quite a long way. Those are big crits.
Return to the Bazaar.
Yo-yo is 55 damage. It's mostly there just to exist. Large items. Temporary boost. Health. Two income, shield, max health, sharpening stone. I think we go sharpening stone. Weapons give us health.
Few warriors live to retire.
Yeah, I think
Use
we're
it
buying
well.
all of those.
Make me proud. Go make some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
Yeah, we're just buying everything. Hopefully we
Enjoy
don't
the thrill of battle.
run up against something that kills us in the first 4 seconds, but it's possible. Pigs can definitely have a double whammy that kills us. Oh. I missed a ton of health.
The most common of all, Lord
I missed like 1900 health because of that.
and
It's fine. It's only like 1100 once you pick up the 800 that we got initially.
I should warn you, I'm not like other juggles.
I don't think this is something that we lose. Restorative. Yeah, I don't think this is something we lose. When your items gain freeze burn, but we just outshield that. And because of the heal triggers, we're actually cutting down on the burn. And then once the sandstorm starts, we're in a really good position. Our healing items are just scaling every time healing goes off. Sometimes we scale the shields as well.
I bet you
Small item shield skills. Shield skills are insane. We do want them.
people say
Go ahead.
don't get so defensive for this.
When your enemy uses a weapon, your shield items get shield. That's not really... It's not bad, but the problem is...
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
that.
I'm so glad we can share this experience today.
We lock them out and then they don't get to use it anyway. Should Yo-Yo have been radiant? No, I think Oh, it's possible, right? So if they get small item destruction. There's no way it's gonna be like a 3-second harpoon. Nobody runs harpoon anymore. Port's not really a big deal. And harpoon builds can't really handle monitor lizards these days, so it should be okay. This just allows us to start our thing a little bit earlier. Cause shielded booby trap basically like
Not all
makes it happen quite
Jabalians
quickly.
are pacifists.
Pickles, heal item, sharpening stone. Weapons can give us things. Heal and regen skills. I mean, okay.
Sure, my kind healed
Small heal
naturally, but I
items the
know
first
what
time.
others can do.
Whenever you use a tool, rightmost. Sure. These are not great skills, I'll be honest.
It just needs your permission.
The Nessa, if it's a Radiant flagship, which I've already lost to at some point, that's just unlucky matchmaking. We were trying to hit monitor lizards, but I guess they're out of the pool. Trebuchet, restorative water, and a fiery temp for shelter with 5,000 shielding. We'll definitely be able to outshield that. Not worried about it at all. Trebuchet Watermill. I wonder why Coral is on here. Trebuchet, that's a 4-second trebuchet, that's pretty nice. Well, I dare say I have a lot of shielding. And I dare say we farmed to Dooley's, but apparently late game they've already won their runs, so
Like my crew
they're not
says,
around
evolve.
anymore.
Another round.
You can learn.
Not the
elder
worst.
told me
Oh wait, right. Restorative water wheel counts as a weapon, so it double dips on the trebuchet, because it counts as a weapon proc, and then it does the hasting. It's crazy. So restorative land, we got it at level 16 with our enchant. Radiant Vineyard we got, I think, from dying, and Shielded Booby Trap we got from a specialty shop that was shielded, health, shield, and toughness, or whatever it was called, and then we, on level 11, we upgraded it from silver to gold, and we never got another upgrade. But 2 seconds of freeze on every property use is enough. Sometimes you get a fun big build. A lot of the time the early game is a little bit rough, but when you get to a late game like this, it's pretty fun. So this is a pawn shop with plus 8,000 health, but we're gonna double that to plus 8,000 health, and that's gonna be another 800 damage on our Lion's Cane. When you use the item to the left of this, because it's a turbo phonograph, we're going to haste an item for 3 seconds. So it's already a 2.6 second Lion's Cane. It becomes a 1.3 second Lion's Cane. And there's also knife tricks, which are going to further reduce it, and it's going to get down to 1 second very fast. This can technically be anything, it doesn't really matter, but it's also another haste. Before we got turbo phonograph, we were using it, and it has slow an item for 2 seconds. It doesn't really matter because it's radiant. That's about it. We just have big health pool pig.
sure. Have you noticed? I'm
Big
huge.
health pool pig. The Dooley with a lizard with 10,000 health. 3 swings, it got down to 2.3, which is 1.15 seconds when hasted. Couldn't freeze me out, couldn't break my weapons.
Think I never listen.
We'll take it.